In this video, I'm going to show you how to add your site purchase information into the appraisal or feasibility. So first thing we're going to do is add the purchase element. I'm going to just minimize these over on the right hand side and draw your attention to this box here which shows residual site value. So when adding in the site purchase, we can do two things. We can either put a purchase price in. So let's just say that this is a purchase of the existing building. I've put this in, it's on the market, £4.5 million. So the purpose of doing this appraisal may be evaluation, or it might be to consider it for development, but it's really important to understand either way what the residual value is. So we can set the target return down here using the residual site value tool. So I've set 25% as my target return on cost. You can also set a return on GDV by using these buttons down here. So I'm going to work at 25% return on cost. I'm then going to have a look up here at the residual site value. So Aprao is using its algorithm to work backwards, generating the stamp duty, legal fees, agents fees, all of the costs that have gone into the appraisal till now to give you a residual site value. So the site might be on the market for 4.5 million, but the residual is actually 4.1. So we can factor that in by using this button here. And now if I expand the key metrics, you can see that our return on cost is now 25%, which I'm pleased to say was our target. If you're working internationally, we can also create custom stamp duty. So we turn this on and we can set a stamp duty amount, either by putting it in as a percentage or using a third-party stamp duty calculator and entering that amount in your currency. We can also factor in agents fees, legal fees, because all of these things have a knock-on effect on that residual value here. We can also add other purchase elements. So let's just say we're purchasing a piece of land which is needed to unlock an element of this site. So I'm just going to call this additional land purchase. Here, what we've got is a piece of land. Let's say we're buying it for £200,000. There's no agents, but we do have some legal fees and there's some stamp duty involved. I've now factored this into our feasibility, and you can see here that our return on cost has dropped below our target. So what I've got now back here in our original site value, you can see that it's been adjusted to take that into consideration. So that 4.2 million is the new residual site value, which I can factor in. It's also worth drawing your attention to this. So we've got a target profit down here of 4.018 and our actual profit of 4.018. So these are aligned. But let's just say this property was on the market for 4.5. I've now factored that 4.5 into my appraisal, and you can see down here that our target profit is just over 4 million, but the actual profit that we're generating now is 3.7. So we highlight that in red as a risk mitigation tool to help highlight to you if you're paying too much for a site, and also highlighting the importance of that residual site value. So this is a very powerful tool in Aprao to make sure that you are aware of the true value of a development site.